What's up, world? It's your girl, Dre Miayun, if you don't know. Welcome back to my channel. And it is time for me, Miayun the mess. And this week, um, the people have been messy. So we've had a lot in between Diddy and just everybody. Everybody's been running amok on the internet this week. And I'm just like, okay, I guess we'll give our opinion on what we can, and then we'll scroll through and see what's new going on. And then we will get up out of here. I'm trying not to be here like too long, but the way that the way that these mm, the way that these subjects are set up, it's a lot. So, oh yeah, I need to show you guys the right subjects. I mean, the right screen. I mean, if it wants to load, having a little bit of technical difficulties right now. So, I don't know if it wants to work or not. I hate when that happens. And sorry it took me so long. I was trying to get like set up. It was like I'm technically challenged today. So, bear with me, please. And, I don't know what's been going on with like internet and stuff like that, but it has not really been friendly lately. What the? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here are our subjects for today. For today. Yay! But I'm still in the way. See, I should have moved me out of the way. Because now I can't. See, guys, it's a technically challenged day. But you see, these are all our subjects. All of them. I'm moving them around me. All of them. We got Nicki up here in the corner. We got Brittney Renner, Taylor. Jen and Evelyn is behind me, along with Jessie, Garcelle. We got a lot going on today. So let's just go ahead and get into it because, yeah, like what is going on? All right. Let's stop doing this and then maybe it'll be more friendly to me. See the other ones. I guess this I can close. And this I can move. And then this. Y'all can fast forward like 10 seconds and we should be there. Okay. 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 However, Cardi says it. Okay. Yeah, I can't roll my tongue. God remove anyone lying to me, using me, talking down on me, pretending to love me. Well, there was an and in between there. But I just wanted to start here because I like to start light, I guess. Well, I really just like to start at the bottom. Started at the bottom, now we're here. But anyways, God, please please bless us. Remove anyone lying to us, using us, talking down on us, or pretending to love us. We don't need it. Remove it and bring in people that do love us, care for us, protect us, all of the things. Thank you. And moving on. So the singer actor Macy Gray was hospitalized due to Ozempic. And I'm like, no, not another Ozempic case. So I had to bring this to you guys really fast just so that you guys know that Ozempic is out here hospitalizing the girls and guys, because I think it's just humans. And, you know, eating healthy and working out and just changing your lifestyle will be the ultimate key to getting the body that's meant for you to be. You know what I mean? Don't try to be anybody else's body. Feed your body what it needs, and it will be how it needs to be. Okay. Tito Jackson passed away at 70. A lot of people have been dropping like flies this week as well, which was kind of like eerie. And I've been going through a lot of stuff as well with like deaths and stuff this week. So it's just been like a week. Oh my God, are we jumping right into the cats? See, this is why I wish that they would let me like organize this on here, but they don't. So maybe I just should not go in order and we should just nitpick because I don't know if I want to start with the cats, y'all, or should we start with the cats? Yeah, it's a lot. Okay. So I guess we starting with the cats. So Garcelle has something to say about, well, actually, I think I had a post. Oh, we'll just start here.
Hi, Sakwase. Staying silent in the face of racism and hate is something that I refuse to do. This past week, the lies that have been spewed about the Haitian community, about my community, have been disgusting, deeply hurtful, and dangerous. Now, this is not about politics. It's about humanity. We must condemn this kind of hatred, this kind of racism for anyone. I have always been a proud Haitian immigrant, coming to America, working hard. That's what we do, coming from gratitude. And I will not sit by and let people talk about my community in any way they want for their own. Hi,
I know that's right, Garcelle. I know that's right.
Staying silent in the face of
let's keep
racism
going. Next one.
Gain. The power we have is the power to vote, to register and vote and stop this madness, this chaos. Haïtiens, c'est pour nous sortir, c'est pour nous voter, c'est pour nous register, c'est pour nous parler avec tout le monde que nous connaissons qui ka vote. C'est là nous gain power. I am not going to sit by. It's just not okay to treat people like this. We're supposed to be uplifting each other.
Exactly.
From our leaders to our neighbors.
Yes.
This has got to stop. And we have to do something about it. We can't just sit by. Thanks for listening. Register to vote. We have 50 some.
Look at what's happening to the towns all over the United States. And a lot of towns don't want to talk. It's not going to be Aurora or Springfield. A lot
of days.
Okay.
Go ahead and vote.
So that's when she's basically responding to that, what we just saw of Trump saying that Springfield, Ohio, the Haitians, well, the immigrants are eating the cats and the dogs. And people ran with that it was Haitian. I don't know where that part came from, but there has been a real uproar in Ohio, and there has been a lot going on with hatred and things like that going on due to this situation. And it's actually really, really, really sad. So I did want to bring awareness to this because it's crazy. Um Give me one second. The next story that I wanted to see, these are like all out of order. And, patience is key. But I think Jessie is next. Okay. Let's hear what she has to say.
It's your sister. Just wanted to pop up and let you guys know that I am in today's New York Times article where we're talking about the Haitian community and the threats that the Ohio Springfield Haitians are currently suffering from. The article is written by Miriam Jordan, who does a great job platforming immigrants in this country and platforming their stories and their experiences. While I have used my platform to be comedic and make light of the situation, it is no joke that currently Ohio Springfield citizens, Haitian citizens, are being attacked. The KKK and the Proud Boys marched in Ohio Springfield this past weekend.
That's
I was able to talk
crazy.
about the unfortunate fact that this is not the first time that Haitian Americans have been attacked.
Crazy.
Back in the 90s, the CDC attacked Haitians and said Haitians brought AIDS to America before they changed their minds and said it was the LGBTQ community. The reality of the situation is racism can kill you, as I state in the article. And this is exactly what Trump and Vance are trying to do. They're trying to kill Haitian Americans as well as other immigrant groups within the country. So vote Kamala Harris. Thank you. It's your sister. Just wanted to pop up and let you guys know that I.
Okay, so that's what her take was on it. It's really sad that today, still in 2024, we still have KKK marches and Proud Boys and all of these things fueled by so much hatred. You know what I mean? But and what kills me the absolute most about that is that this is like their kink, their underline, like the thing that they would do in their private, but in person, some of these people probably go to church every Sunday. Like it's literally crazy to me that this world is just so wild. And so this is what JD Vance and Trump had, I mean, not and Trump, but JD Vance had came out to say that it was basically made up and stuff about the cats. So I thought I saved that one, but I don't know, I can't find it. So Amber Rose was basically asked about
Trump and
that.
Vance have been accused of recently of being really racist, especially Ohio, right? The eating the dogs, the Haitian community.
Why is that racist if it's true?
No, but it's not true.
No,
Wow.
No.
It's not true.
No, it's not that because people have come out and said that they're cats and dogs.
Who is the people?
On the front of people's homes that they saw with their own squad. Now, regardless
Post
of
the people on your
I don't know what they were
Instagram.
saying about
The Haitian community.
No, about the.
Who are the people, Amber? That's the question that I have, number one. Two, if there are these people, post them on your Instagram. Show us the proof that these people are coming to you, showing you cats that Haitians have hung up. And like what? This is like, it does not even make any sense. And the fact that they give, I'd like really don't even want to be giving this a platform, but there's a reason why I'm giving this second a platform. But it's literally like, wow, that she literally just got on here and said, oh no, it's a fact that Haitians do that. I don't like when people generalize every person as that culture. Like you represent like one person as all white people, or you represent like one black person as every black person, or one black woman as every black woman. You know what I mean? Like I just don't like that. It bothers me. What do y'all think?
Council guy or whatever that said that wasn't true, right? Anything to say that it wasn't true if they did.
No, JD Vance said.
I don't think that's racist. I'm so tired of the racism.
and Donald Trump are attacking the Haitian community, which is a black community, accusing them of eating their pets. So you think that's true? That
it is a known fact that within the Haitian culture, that's what they do something lovely. I've spoken to
wait, that it's what? I'm sorry.
That some Haitian people eat cats.
But like other people's pets, so like we know, like.
Sir, I'm not going to.
Okay, well, listen, I'm not going to change your mind on that one. All right, let me ask you this.
But are you going to ask me a question and then talk over me, or are you going to let me talk?
No, I'll let you talk.
Okay.
Sure, you tell me. Go ahead.
So that is not racist when something is true and people are saying it online. They just so happen to be Haitian, so people are like, oh, that's racist. But if they're actually eating cats, how is that racist? It has nothing to do with their color.
But because it's online, it doesn't make it true, right? Anybody can post anything online.
Both have that argument, right? But if people are saying, hey, I had a cat and I saw my cat and my cat was dead, hanging from someone's house, right? Then that is them seeing their own cat. I know my own pets.
But does it necessarily mean that it's the Haitian community that is doing it?
No, but if there are Haitian migrants that are there eating cats, and we know that that is a part of Haitian culture, right? It's not every.
How do we know that though?
Do we know that? I mean, we don't. I mean, I've never seen any proof, and that's where I'm stuck here. You know.
We never seen any proof of God, but love God. Pray to God every day.
You see what I mean? That. The first ones to bring up God. In the midst of all their bull. Oh my gosh, it drives me nuts.
Person, that lady, said that her cat was missing and that she saw her cat Haitian migrant before. That's what she said.
But let's just say, hypothetically speaking, it was a Haitian migrant, just for the sake of the argument. That did that. The conversation that is being had largely from J.D. Vance and Donald Trump, it's the entire Haitian community that is doing it. Which is in
generality, we're not speaking about every single person.
But we are, you are, I am, they are.
Liberals are stupid enough to think that. You don't do that, right?
Okay, well.
If you know it's a part of Haitian culture, which we know it's a part of Haitian culture, correct? Do you know that's a part of Haitian culture?
No, we don't.
Okay, so then do your research and then ask me the question next time I'm in LAX.
All right.
No, Amber, do your research.
So Trump and Vance.
Amber, do your research. I cannot do your research, Amber. Like this type of rhetoric that is going on that she is spreading is really like harming people, and it's really sad. You know what I mean? And then to put God in the mix of this of spreading this rhetoric to harm people, you know what I mean? Like saying it's a fact that Haitians eat cats and stuff like that. Like I've heard rumors about that. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and act like Amber's just pulling this out of nowhere. Like I've heard rumors, but that's what they've been, rumors. You know what I mean? And I've heard rumors of all type of different things, and most folklores and things like that they've taught us are just what they want. You know what I mean? People say what they want you to know, not necessarily what's true. I don't know how I'm trying to say this or whatever, but let's see what Jessie had. This is why we had to, because Jessie responded.
The video of Amber Rose talking about Haitian culture, and it's a well-known fact that within Haitian culture we eat cats. Here's the thing, right? The fact that anybody is even platforming Amber Rose to speak on Black culture is funny to me, because this bitch doesn't even know whether she's Black or white. She doesn't know her own culture. She doesn't know what culture she's a part of. She doesn't even own her Blackness. The only time she owns her Blackness is when it's time to suck Black dick. The only time she acknowledges Black culture is when it's time to suck the Black culture's dick. When they platformed your ass down to the Republican National Convention and you sat up there and you said that Trump wasn't a racist, you know why we laughed at you? Because there you were, obviously letting the Republican Party take turns playing testicle to tonsil hockey with you. See, this is the Republican Party specialty. Platforming dimwits, platforming nincompoops, such as yourself. You stood there and said, Donald Trump isn't a racist. You literally don't know the definition of racism. Here you are peddling his racist rhetoric. That should tell you right there that you don't even know the definition of what racism is. Haitians are literally being attacked. Haitians are receiving death threats. Haitian parents are having to remove their kids from their schools. The KKK and the Proud Boys literally marched in Ohio, Springfield this past weekend because of this rhetoric. And here you are, someone who thinks that you have a platform because you've been sucking Donald Trump's dick behind the curtains for no pay.
Oh my God.
Those are your words. Here you are thinking that you have some type of right to speak on Haitian culture. How dare you? Stick to the rivers, the lakes, and the slut walks that you are used to. You don't know nothing about Haitian culture. You're a liar, just like Trump, which is why you had the Republicans introduce you as a rapper. Bitch, what rap songs do you have? I've never heard somebody say, "Oh, can you put that Amber Rose on?" Bitch, the only thing we know about you when it comes to rap is you sucking rappers' dicks. Stick to that. And please keep Haitians the fuck out of your fucking mouth. Coco Chao. Maman, à tout papa, malandrine. I saw the video.
Oh my God. Jessie just went off. Jessie says she's not playing. So let's take a moment and just like seriously pray for the Haitians in Ohio right now and the things that are going on, you know. Because it is so sad that in 2024 this is still a thing. Like this is still going on. But then again, it's kind of not, because if you think about it, like it has not been that long ago since slavery ended, Jim Crow laws were ended. Like it has not been that long ago. Like grandparents, great grandparents. So it hasn't been that long ago. And you know, if you really think about it, like it really is kind of believable, because we haven't even been out of slavery the amount of years that we've been in slavery. Not even like half of it, really. So, yeah. Let's move on. Hopefully just something lighter, right? Okay. So we got through the Haitians. Evelyn. So if you don't know or have been under a rock, Jen has gotten married to her husband now, but her then fiance, who was he had to go to jail right before the wedding and after the wedding. And so I guess Evelyn did not go to the wedding. So everybody was like, "Oh my God, Evelyn didn't go to the wedding." So then she came online and she posted like this cryptic message or whatever, I guess to Jen, saying, "When God gives you warning signs, it's not to hurt you, but to protect you from greater pain." And I'm like, okay, Evelyn girl, come through with a message, because that is so true. When you turn a deaf ear to God's warnings, you might find yourself walking into the very danger he was trying to save you from. So, yeah, she trying to tell Jen, like, girl, you in danger. You should not have married him. And everybody's been out here trying to tell Jen, but Jen told us that she has common sense or something like that, and she can make decisions for herself. So we're gonna let her make those decisions for herself. Let's get into Nicki.
Do you think we will ever have real, true, with all the black powerhouses like yourself that we have, we will ever true have real unity amongst our people?
Who are our people? Do we have unity amongst human beings? Like, if it's 8 billion people in the world, imagine thinking all 8 billion people gonna get along with each other.
That's
like
true.
Whether you the same color, whether you the same race, sex, whatever, like religion. Ain't nobody gonna always get along with everybody. When you come to work, I used to be a waitress. Okay.
Not asking about the negative at all. Do you think we will ever have
nobody? It was a bunch of people not getting along in there. I mean, no matter where you go, you're going to be at odds with people. I think the point, though, is when you get to a place where nothing around you affects what's inside of you. Like, you have to get to a place where you are so self-aware, but humble, and also realizing that you can't change everything, you can't change everyone. The only thing you can do is wake up every day and try to like do what you have to do. I'm gonna rock with the people who I want to rock with, and everybody else should do the same thing. Nobody's entitled to rock with you, nobody's entitled to like you.
That's absolutely.
I don't know about that. I feel like that was a very like philanthropic mean girl answer. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like it, because I feel like I feel like this is the issue that people have with Lil Wayne as well. I feel like when people ask them about issues with the culture and things like that, I think that they just are like, what culture? What people? Like they're not black or something. Or is she black? Or wasn't she like Chinese and black? I don't know. But she's in black culture either way. So it's really like, and a lot of girls that come up, like everybody grew up listening to Nicki. Like we all grew up listening to Nicki. Everybody loves Nicki. We all love Nicki. I love Nicki. Okay. But it's just like this energy that she gives with like the mean girl energy, and then saying the only thing that she ducked was his breath and it smelled like wings and fries and all the stuff like that. Like that's insulting. You know what I mean? Like you never know why people look the way that they look, the health issues that people have. Like people never know things like that. Like, and for you to judge someone on their appearance when you literally got like cosmetic surgeries to change yours and wear makeup and all type of stuff to make yourself look good, like that's not your original self. It just really like, I don't like when people do that. I really don't like when people do that. Like people put so much, people are so vain. People have become so vain these days, and it's sad to see. It's sad to see. And sometimes they say you don't want to like meet your idol. You don't want to meet them in person because it'll ruin the vision that you have for them. And sometimes I feel like that's what Nicki Minaj's Twitter is like for me. It like ruins this this idea of a, not like idol, because I never like idoled her or anything, but like this idea of a person of who she was in my mind versus like what her brain, like how she really thinks, because what you're tweeting is like how your brain is functioning, how you really think. And it's just like I don't know, like he was really trying to ask
Facts. I love that. Listen,
Nobody,
he was
it was a
really
bunch of
trying
people
to
not getting
ask
along in there.
asking
a
about the negative
question.
at all. Do you think we will ever have real, true, with all the black powerhouses like yourself that we have, we will ever?
Like he's really asking a question for black culture, for image, for our young kids to see, to stop seeing our black people killing each other, fighting each other, beefing with each other, fighting over each other. Will our young generation ever see us come together, unite, and stand together instead of throwing each other under the bus, being crabs in a barrel? And she's just like, oh no, you don't have to like nobody. I'm just like, I don't care if it's unpopular. I don't care if y'all don't like it. That's my opinion. It was straight like, I didn't like it at all. And I didn't like this either. With this lady really got online talking about some Lauren London's whole personality is grieving Nipsey. It's get it. I mean, it's enough. We get it. Huh? Because I don't think that's her whole personality, because the personality of Lauren London that I know is Nunu from ATL. That's not her whole personality. She done other stuff since then. She just did like a series that they didn't even like bring back, and I was like, why? I can't even remember the name of it right now. But Lauren London is that girl. So them trying to play with her because she did lose a pivotal person in her life, you know what I mean? And it hurts. And to grieve that person and to miss that person and to have a child with that person and have to wake up and see that child's face to remind you of that person every single day. Like, it's literally like the fact that y'all really like, okay, well, she should just get over it because it's been 10 years now. Like, people sometimes grieve for lifetimes. You can't tell people when to get over people that they really cared about. And if someone that you really cared about close to you happened to go away, die, you never get to talk to them again. And, 10 years later, you think of them and you still have some emotion towards that, you wouldn't want nobody telling you to get over it. And they're online eating her up too. Oh, this is trash. I mean, this is harsh. She said, who is she outside of a grieving woman? She's lost herself. Anytime we see her, it's to talk about him. It's enough, man. And I'm like, I don't think she only comes out to talk about him. And then they said, I get what you mean. She got to learn to live without him, etc. Just sounds like you're saying there's a timeline, there's a time limit on grieving. Not at all. But she told us countless times you can grieve and still do interviews about upcoming projects, be a mom, anything she wants. Why do we just keep having to hear about him and nothing else? Who is she aside of him, or just grieve him in private then? What? So what I'm taking from this is this person really just wants her to pop out and start talking about some other dude that she's now in love with or something like that. Because it's like, I don't think that Lauren London does interviews and sits there and talks about him the entire interview. I'm pretty sure that she pretty much does interviews to promote like things that she does in herself. And I think she did like this therapy one or something like that. I'm not that sure. I don't keep up with her that much. I'm sorry. I don't keep up with anybody that much. But yeah. This person says, you are only hearing about the grieving because that's the only part you choose to focus on. The headlines. All of this is all of this is a you problem. And I say this with love. Oh, I love that. We're going to end that there. Because he just ended it with love. And I feel the same way. That's a her problem. And let's move on to Saucy, y'all.
Okay, I need y'all help because like I'm trying to leave my nigga. Like I got a new nigga or whatever, but you know, it's just like I'm just ready to leave him. Like I'm just ready to wash my hands because it's just too much. And like all niggas is really the same. All niggas is womanizers, and all niggas is real big manipulators. And that's why I got to this picture on my wall right here. See, that is the man. The man, he blowing that dark black smoke cloud. He blowing over that to the girl. You see, she got her arms folded. She's trying to protect herself because the man is a manipulator and a big womanizer. And that had you just stuck a motherfucking cloud nine and would just really have you loop a lot of land. But I'm telling you, a man is really a motherfucking man. So I'm trying to get the fuck on because I feel like it's best for both of us that I get the fuck on before I really have to turn into a toxic bitch and really have to show him why niggas really be boohoo snot nose. And I don't want to have to do that because he's such a good person. Like, he a real cool shit, nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I don't do him like that, but he won't let me leave. So what to do? What am I supposed to do?
I cannot. Saucy literally cracks me up. But do y'all agree? Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Do y'all think men are manipulators and womanizers and stuff like that? I believe so. I believe all men. I mean, not like all men as in all men. Like, because I do think that like there are some nerdy, shy men out there who don't quite know or who quite didn't get it, or like they're always an oddball out. So I'm not gonna say all. But I do think that a majority of men, no matter what race you are these days, growing up with seeing women online that they can just scroll, woman over here, I can get online, video chat with this woman, fly, plane, all of this. Like, it's more access. So, yeah. And people just think it's like a black male thing, but like, no, men are women. It's an all culture thing. All culture. And I guess Trump hates Taylor. So Trump hates Taylor Swift because she came out and endorsed Kamala. And so now I guess that's like dog whistling his supporters to hate her as well. And then Hillary came out to say that because Elon came out to say that when she supported Kamala, that fine, he'll give her a child and guard her cats. And so Hillary came out to say that she thinks Elon Musk is rotten and creepy over those quotes and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, but we're not even gonna do that. Okay, that's what they were saying. Let's move on, guys, to the next one. What do you guys think about Trump hating Taylor and all of that? Guys, Frankie Beverly passed as well. So they did a ceremony like in New Orleans for him. I'm like, oh, you can have multiple funerals, I guess, with just like a picture of you. Look at all those fans. Aw. They turned up. Go Frankie. Go Frankie. Go Frankie. That's how you honor a life, yo. This is how you honor a life. I don't want to play the music. But this is how, look at all of these people. Yes, dancing, having a good time celebrating his life, you know? So rest in peace, Frankie Beverly. He was 77. So many people are, celebrating him. Rest in peace. So I guess we can get into our our little tweet that we got to do. We got to have at least one tweet that we little talk about to see what y'all opinion is on it. And today we got marriage is just a piece of paper. And so is money, so is a degree, so is the title of your car, so is your birth certificate. All of these things are pieces of paper, yet you still understand that they all legally solidify, signify something? Signify something important? Signify something important. Wow. Signify something important. Marriage is no different. So, what are y'all thinking? I feel the same way. Like, this is usually my comeback when people say that marriage is just a piece of paper. I normally say, and so is money. And now they're actually evaporating money to air and to digits online on a screen. You know what I mean? So really it's like people need to have more value in marriage, in my opinion, when they get married. You know what I mean? They need to honor the agreement within the two that's made with each other. And if the agreement changes within the marriage on how the marriage is supposed to look or how they think it's supposed to look, that's up to them to decide with each other. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I don't know. I just don't feel like I don't know. I don't know. I do because on side note, like people do be like glorifying marriage out here when a lot of the females be suffering in the marriages just to say that they are married. You know what I mean? Just to say that they have this piece of paper. So that it's like sometimes marriage is more than the piece of paper. Like it's not just a piece of paper. It's actually like, yeah. What do y'all think though? Do y'all think marriage is just a piece of paper and you can do what you want to do and blah blah blah? Rich Homie died as well. This is like his going home was really really beautiful though. Um, from what I saw online. Look at Little Rich. Oh my god. So this was the inside. They really did it really 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 nice. I guess green was like his favorite color, green and black, I would assume. Oh my gosh, do y'all see them? R.I.P. Rich Homie. For real. And I guess we're going to come through with the word because DC Young Fly at his funeral had a word to share with us all that I feel like is important. I guess we hear.
Head. Corey said it yesterday. She said, I'm going off how my mama going. But how you move, Emma, is how we supposed to move during these times. Because all the morals and the doctrines, this is the only time that we really apply it. When we hurt Job, everybody go read the book of Job. Just read the book of Job. He took everything from Job. He kept snatching everything from Job. And Job, like every Christian that, everybody like, I put so much good into the world. Why so much bad coming to me? He like, you know what? I ain't really been bad to nobody. I just want to talk to him. I want to ask him why. Why he doing this to me? God looked at him and said, who you talking to? Why not you? This is the time for you to praise my name. This is the time for you to tell the other people through the midst of pain, I'm the one that's giving you the strength, fool.
Amen.
So when people think you crazy, Mom, you ain't crazy. You being obedient. And I'm here to tell the family, big bro, so it's time to be obedient. It's time to take charge. Because I know the Twilight Zone is real, but guess what? It's real. This is the real. And I understand the pain. This is a familiar pain. And I'm here to tell you as a soldier, I'm scrapped up with you. I'm ready to fight with you. You understand? So continue to be a leader to the family. Listen, it ain't over with, y'all. It ain't over with. He did what he was supposed to do. We all on borrowed time. Nobody in here know how they gonna leave. But when you leave and we meet our maker, we want to make sure,
true.
Wasn't I obedient? Didn't I do the best I could? So we're going to keep his name alive, and I want to tell the family, I love y'all, and I'm here with you forever. Keep God first, everybody. Quan, I love you, big bro. You're a legend.
Shout out. Yes. So that's what DC had to say, his speech that he gave at Rich Homie's funeral. And it was beautiful. You know what I mean? People are saying that DC is missing his calling. He needs to be a preacher and stuff like that. And it's like, maybe he needs to go into the preaching field. But I guess Eve had some stuff that she had to
Another
say
good
about
part in the book is unbeknownst to Jay-Z, he put a battery in your back.
Yeah.
Early.
Yes. It's funny because that was one of those things that we were like, do we put this in there? Because I know how people get, but it's nothing bad about that. It's one of those things where it was a very amazing phone call that I needed. That was one of those. I always felt like I was the underdog anyway. And he wasn't saying it out of malice or mean. That wasn't about that. It was facts. Really.
It felt like he was trying to temper your expectations.
Yes, exactly. But I was like, okay, let me see. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. And it went on to be fine. But and like I say in the book, we all have that person, that something, no matter what industry or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We all have that thing, or someone says something they don't even know that you're like, okay, I'm gonna use that. No problem.
Another good part in the book is unbeknownst to Jay-Z, he put a.
So I guess he told her that basically he pushed back at her. And I'm like, okay, Eve, but she said something else that I have. Oh. Okay, I'm going to show y'all this other thing if I can find it. Then I have Jennifer's actual wedding here. I can show y'all the pictures, so just in case y'all haven't seen it.
Like,
so how were you as a mom?
I'm a mother. I am a mother. I'm like, come here. And he's already like, mama, like, get off me. But I am so, and I was actually scared that I wouldn't connect. I swear to God. I was like, and my sister-in-law told me that too. She has 3 kids. And she was like, don't feel weird because some women sometimes just don't connect immediately. And I just thought possibly because of the way I grew up, maybe I won't be You know what I'm saying? And it makes me emotional because like it's a freedom. It's so fucking nice. It's so nice. And he's gonna be boiled and he's probably gonna get away with a lot of shit. But
are you raising him out of fear or love?
Now that is a good question. Love, for sure, love, but
both.
I tackle with fear.
Like, so how were you as a mom?
So I would say both. Or the pause, the hesitance there. It seems like she was both. Okay, let's keep it pushing. Shorty, we're trying to get pushing up and out of here. No. Okay, here goes Jennifer's wedding rose. This is her and Christian. They're officially married. There they go. Looking good. I do like that. Is that a dress? I do like the top of it. That's super cute. And her makeup is cute. So they got married. They on the boat right by the Eiffel Tower. Yay them. So Summer Walker gets on here and tells us that she's making sure her next baby daddy husband is rich because kids are expensive and love them down, but women out here are getting like $20,000 child support and she out here being a provider. So next time she wants somebody that's gonna be taking care of her and not the other way around. And yeah. So I guess this relationship is over. I guess it was fake in the beginning. It was fake in general with Drewski and Ruby Rose. And she said that she never did anything with him. He funny and nice though. And yeah. She only give it up if she in love, guys. And he come out saying love don't cost a thing, trying to be Nick Cannon. I cannot. I do love this movie though. This was a good movie. I recommend to watch it. And so she comes out and says this.
Dealing with these poop niggas and I stop smoking weed, like I get prettier, I get more money, my belly gets smaller, and like just life starts getting better. So this is your sign to cut your poo-poo off. I don't know, funny.
Like what? Huh? Yeah, but anyways, that's what she said. So Shaq recently came out in this video with this lady saying, nope, not the kid. She posted him basically saying, guess who? And he said everybody was guessing, oh, that's Shaq, that's Shaq, that's Shaq. And so he was like, nope, not the kid. And I guess she got upset. So she decided to come and show like him video evidence of him and them together, basically. To prove like, yeah, so that wasn't you, but this is you. You know what I mean? Like we spent the whole day together type. Basically put him on blast. As you guys can see. I cannot. Come on, kid. A time was had. Why y'all had to lie, man? Why he had to lie to y'all? And then Shaq came out and said, is this my girlfriend too? trust me, I'll let y'all know who my woman is. And by the way, my mama name is Shakira. I don't know what that means, but he just came out kissing and hugging a bunch of women. So I guess he was trying to prove to us that he does this all the time. And we're like, okay, I guess. Yeah, and then he came out with this again, saying that his real girlfriend is his real girlfriend. Okay, there it goes. This is real girl, basically doing a skit about it, I guess. So I don't know. It's just like something's just weird about this to me. I'm just like, what even is this? Like, what is he doing? Like, what is going on? Yeah, I just can't, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, no. So that's what Shaq is talking about. Then I did want to swing back to Nicki because not in order. Just when she was like going off, like she really had more smoke about Lil Wayne not performing at the Super Bowl with Jay-Z and stuff like that, going off with all this and stuff like that, versus like real issues that like really matter. You know what I mean? And that's the thing that's like her Twitter for me has really just like made me, it's like I don't have Twitter at all. Anyways, I don't see the tweets unless they're posted on like Instagram and stuff, or I guess it's X now. I do have a Threads, so follow my Threads, y'all. Try my own. I'll be posting a little positive stuff on there, so follow me on there. I guess this has something to do with the immigrants that I actually wanted to bring up before. So I guess this the National Review editor, I guess he was accused of almost using the N-word to describe the Haitian migrants when exactly what happened. I began to pronounce the word migrants and caught myself halfway through it. Wow. So I guess he like actually admitted it, I guess. What?
Well, clip, he says, by drawing attention to what's happening on the ground, it's just
right.
As this
like
line goes online, you don't hate the media enough. Go ahead.
You remember Alternative Facts with Kellyanne? They did the same thing. She wasn't saying you make up fictions and pretend they're facts. You bring other facts to bear in the debate that are being ignored. And that's what he was saying. And I think it was in that interview where Dana Bash says, the police have gone through 11 months of recordings of calls, and they've only found 2 Springfield residents calling to complain about Haitian migrants taking geese from ponds.
You see that? Like he fully said it. So I don't know why Shade Room is really on here saying almost using the N-word when we just heard him say it. Anybody, rewind 3-5 seconds. Like at 3 to 5 seconds. Like he just said it. So for Amber to then come out and say that they're not using this as racist rhetoric is really why Jessie went off, and I can see why. Okay, Rich Homie. They gave Rich Homie Quan the key to Atlanta, and everybody was really upset
about the
because
kilobars and the magnetic.
They were saying he should have been and got one. He been repping it, and I always want to praise these people when they die. So people was really upset that now they're giving him the key to Atlanta. But I guess it's better late than never. I guess I don't know. I feel the same way. Like people need to give people their flowers while they're here, honor them while they're here, tell them they're doing a good job while they're here, praise them while they're here, and then maybe they wouldn't be depressed and wanting to be on drugs all the time, possibly. Yeah, So Netta and Charles, what I really wanted to bring to the attention was I guess Netta went on a cruise and she think really everybody on the cruise ship went for her. And I was like, what?
On the ship, they was waiting outside for us to come, and we looking like, okay.
Like she didn't plan like, a cruise. You know what I mean? Like, you know how people do like cruises that you can buy to go on, like celebrity cruises and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but they have like a Dolly Parton cruise. I don't know about Dolly Parton cruise. I don't know. That's her first name popped up. I don't know why either. That's kind of weird, to be honest. And I'm thinking about it like, why am I thinking about Dolly out of all people in the world? Anyways, I'm trying to think. Funky Dineva's doing like a cruise, and you can go and pay and get onto his cruise or whatever like that. So it's kind of like that, and I'm like, it's not like she did anything like that. She just went on a regular Carnival cruise and said that people were coming to see her on the cruise because they knew that that's the cruise that she was going to be on. And I'm just like, I need my level of delusion to be here because it'll help me out with this new venture with you guys. And I just wanted to bring you guys and let you guys know you create your reality and you can create whatever reality you want to create in your mind. And Netta's living in her own world right now.
Hey, all right, then what's going on? I didn't know what was going on. Yes, I told people that we was going to the Bahamas, but it's 3 or 4 different boats out there in Miami to be on. So I never told nobody which boat we was gonna be on. They went on the trip just to see me because they didn't know that we was going on the trip for a long time. But it comes to find out that majority of those people that was on that trip was Miss Netta and Charles fans. Another trip, but I don't.
No, did y'all hear that? I'm sorry. That's why I had to break it to y'all because I laughed when I heard it. I was just like, she cannot be serious. She did not just say that. Like she did not just say that. But she did say that. She said they was majority of the people on the ship was Netta and Miss Charles fans. So I'm like, I need to get this level of confidence in my life right here. Like I'm out here learning from Netta. Like I'm out here learning from Netta. You can learn from anybody. I learn from homeless people. I learn from everybody. And right now I'm learning from Netta. So
I think we taking another cruise. We never had a
shout out to Netta. All right. And Tia, I don't know if I want to play this because it was a lot. But she basically came out saying that she was gonna tell Rick Ross had a hit out on her, so she was gonna tell the feds that he was involved in a deletion of somebody and it was still an open case and all the stuff like that. And I'm like, why are y'all bringing this to the internet though? Like the internet to the point where it's like, okay, now they creating like cybersecurity police and stuff. They see stuff on the internet, then they just pop up at your house. Like, why are y'all putting this on the internet? Like, unless you really want him to go to jail, then when he go to jail, where your money coming from? Because I think you get child support as long as the kid is in like college and stuff like that too, right? So she still might be getting child support, but then it's like if he get locked up, then I guess the podcast is gonna be supporting her. Then it's just like I don't know. I honestly don't know, but these are the questions that came into my mind. So I wanted to bring this to you guys and see. Would you blast your baby's fathers like this on the internet if you hated them so much? And I mean, but then would you think about like your kid? Is he involved in his child's life with her? Like physically, you know what I mean? Not just financially? Somebody let me know. This was like an honest question. I don't know. I just know that she hates him and she be online like bashing him. And then she got the Aunties podcast and then people love her for licking her teeth. That's literally all I know. So prayers for all involved that everything comes out the best way possible. And let's keep it moving because I'm already exhausted and it looked like we got a couple more people to talk about. So Brittney Renner, let's hear her tell us about how she gone broke.
First of all, Allahu Akbar. I've gone through a lot of changes internally.
I'm not even trying to be funny, but like everybody getting on here and they're like different languages speaking like at us like this. It's like I feel like I like really like need to like protect and do like a golden light meditation to have like a bright white light just come over me and shield my aura, and ask God to please anyone sending any negativity my way, reflect it, reject it, remove it. And I also pray that you willingly send them love and light to heal them as well. Thank you. I mean, I'm because I don't know what's going on, but now we protect it. Let's keep going.
And as a result, my outer world has completely crumbled. Sorry. Woo! Wow.
Yeah,
Leaving
that's
me
sad
incredibly
though.
uncertain in just about every area in my life. I have no idea where I'm going to live or how I'm going to provide for my son. But Allah has moved mountains for me, and I trust that this will be no different. I feel like Alice when she ate the cookie and her feet went through the windows and she's crammed in the house like that. I've outgrown where I am. The facade is fading, alhamdulillah. And I'm at a place where I don't want anything that doesn't have my name on it. Take it away. It serves no purpose here. First of all,
That's
Allahu
good though.
Akbar.
You shouldn't want anything.
And I don't want a penny more than I'm meant to have, because I can do a lot with a little. The facade is fading. And when the facade fades and all the BS is cleared out, it makes room for what has always been for you. And
So this is what people were kind of upset about with Brittney, because while she's now decided that she wants to change her lifestyle and become Muslim and really start covering up and things like that, and then saying that she was basically going broke and things like that, but people were like, well, didn't you have a baby by an NBA player on purpose to not go broke? You know what I mean? So people were kind of getting onto her for that. And then if you look down here on the right bottom corner, you see her in the picture still with her ass out right next to the picture with her fully covered up. If you scroll down a couple rows, she still has all of her old pictures with her body fully out and things like that. So people were saying if you really took the culture seriously and really felt like respecting your body, now, you know what I mean, you would delete all of the other pictures as well if this was really a serious thing. So people are really kind of keeping an eye on her, because it's kind of like she's going from one extreme to completely showing her body off to the other extreme of completely just like changing her life around. I hope that is real, to be honest. I hope that, you know, she did find a purpose for her life that works for her. And I hope that she can start to create different messages, send different messages out here, post different messages out here onto the world for these little girls to follow, to know that you don't have to be popping your coochie in, shaking your ass just to be beautiful and have things in life. So if she wants to change her life around, I really hope that she does, because she has a following and she can influence, that's the word, influence young women to be more than just a sex symbol, be more than just a piece of meat, and you're more than just your body. And so shout out to Brittney. I hope she's good. Trump, I guess he had another attempt or something, like someone tried to unalive him again, and he started going off on the debate with Kamala. He said that he's not gonna debate her again. And this is the person that was arrested for actually the incident. We're trying to harm him. And yeah, it was at a golf club though. It wasn't like at a rally or anything. It was at a golf club. And I guess the dude just said that he really just did not like Trump and really just wanted to try to delete him. So yeah, this is what he looks like. And moving on to Dolly. Dolly really got on here and really backed up the CMAs instead of Beyonce when Beyonce really put her on her album like in 2 or 3 songs. So it's really like the fact that Beyonce probably thought that Dolly was really gonna like step in, and like support her. But Dolly was like, no, today. At the end of the day, I'm with them and I'm sorry. So I feel like this was kind of messed up, to be honest, for Beyonce to be giving Dolly this on her album, and they really just snub her at the CMAs like this because, as you know, I like country and I like the album. And what I really did find interesting as well is people was online saying like, where is Post Malone? Like she really gave a platform to Post Malone. Like where's Post Malone? She really could have put other people on, but she chose Post Malone and he hasn't came out to back her not once, but all the other artists that she put and gave a platform up actually came and like, at least spoke in honor of her behalf and thanked her and, blah, blah, blah. Cassie has been spotted outside smiling since Diddy, and it's so great to see. It is so great to see. Yes, so she's outside finally able to get back, live her best life, feeling safe and free. You know what I mean? Look at the smile on her face. She really deserves it. So yay to Cassie. Oh yeah, there was another thing from Eve. Okay, well the St. Lunatics, they're suing Nelly. Because they used to I used to think that they were a group, but I guess they weren't a group. I guess they were a group, but then Nelly was Nelly. But I guess Nelly ain't want to pay them for none of the stuff like, that came out. So they suing Nelly, which Nelly has been having a hard time since he done had this baby with Ashanti. And I know Ashanti is somewhere like, oh my gosh, like we just had this baby, like what is going on? But they're saying get on their money, and if they did something, then they deserve it. So yeah. Oh my gosh, y'all. So this was supposed to be with the Amber Rose story as well. But it was supposed to be like right after Jessie cussed her out, but I guess I forgot. But so Amber Rose, she has been trending for stuff again of her being on the beach with Iman right after she is being a Trump supporter. And people are like dragging Iman now too, because they're like, well, is Iman a MAGA supporter now because he's with Amber and Amber's spitting all this rhetoric, you know what I mean? And it's just like, I mean, people are free to do what they want to do. If you want to be supported, like, I mean, ultimately, do we really have the choice? They have the electoral college who really chooses, so really whatever. So anyways, this is a picture of like, I guess when Deidre was in the picture. I think this is Deidre, the girl, the tall girl, I think. But I don't know. Tiana Taylor's friend came out and she was upset because she was saying that basically around New Year's when they were on a boat with Tiana and her kids, and it was some funny stuff going on between Amber Rose and Iman. And when she tried to call her out on it, it was like some Amber Rose friends and her tried to be like mean girl to her and stuff like that. And then she tried to call Tiana the next day, trying to cry and apologize. And I would never sleep with your man. I would never. And just to see them a couple months later, all booed up on the beach. And people are saying that it started back when they were on College Hill together. They started talking and stuff like that. So, I mean, you never know. But they're saying that Amber Rose and Iman started talking back when he was still dating and married to Tiana. So her best friend is super not feeling that. And the rest of the world is not really so much either. Oh, yeah. See, this is why I want these in order. This episode. God.
The paw print tattoos. Were you ever tempted to cover them up later in life?
Yeah, I actually years
I point to your paw print tattoos. Oh my God.
No, I actually thought about getting them like removed.
You did?
One time, like years ago. And I called my mom and I was like, oh, Mom, I'm thinking I might get them removed. And she was like, you can't do that. Meanwhile, my mother was the person that was like, I cannot believe you did that. I cannot believe when I first got them. And they're like, what?
No, seriously, that's how it be with family. It's like at first they do not support you, then they like can't stop telling people about you. You know what I mean? It's really crazy. But also I did want to jump from Beyonce and Dolly to Beyonce's mom, responding to Dolly. And now she's coming out saying that it was fake basically and that this wasn't from her. But everybody online is saying, girl, you know that this was from you. You was upset because Dolly didn't support your daughter, and now your daughter called you, and now you're trying to do damage control. So basically, she came out saying, Dolly, we love you. B spent her whole life working hard since she was 9. She got country roots. She mastered her craft. And basically, she spent her life in one place to be recognized. Basically, she should have got recognized, and she didn't agree with Dolly and stuff like that. And then she came back and said that it was fake. But yeah, I guess we got one more. Nene says she missed Greg, y'all. See, that's how I'm like.
Somebody said, I know you miss Greg. Like, you guys have no idea. Like, I miss Greg like so much. Like, there's this old saying that you never miss a good thing until it's gone. Like, that shit is for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't even have the time to realize how valuable Greg was to
people was telling you, Nene,
to us until he was gone. Because like, it's so many times when I want to be like, oh, Greg would like that. Oh, Greg, and then I have to remind myself that Greg is not here. But no, I miss Greg a lot, like so much. It makes no sense. Like, I really miss him. Like, he was great. He did so much to propel my career and to support me. And he was just like, it's hard for anybody to walk in his shoes. Like, he's like, Greg is like that guy. Like, really, I was lucky and blessed by God to have such a great husband for so many years. And I'm not saying that because we had our ups and downs. And we were not perfect, and he was not a perfect husband. But he was a good husband. He was a supportive husband. He was motivated, and he did what he needed to do. Somebody said, I know you miss Greg. Like, you guys.
That's really sad. And that's why, again, with the Lauren London situation, you can't tell people how long to grieve. I bet Nene's going to miss Greg for the rest of her life because he really was a good partner to her. Like, they got married twice. You know what I mean? Like, you don't just get over losing a part of you like that. So, prayers for Nene, guys. Prayers for Nene. And then we're going to end it. All these CEOs are stepping down, guys. Ever since Diddy then got arrested and his cell phone and all his electronics then got taken, and people are trying to say where all these CEOs at the freak offs and what's been going on and questioning. But Nike CEO has stepped down. What? Head of Sony Music in Nashville stepped down. Ooh, what? CEO of Warner Music Japan. Okay, CEO of 300 Entertainment, Kevin Lyles, which people have been talking about Kevin Lyles a lot. I don't know who this is, but I've been hearing this name a lot. See, even the news started with what? Yes. Oh my gosh. What? And then people are saying, what's going on with all these CEOs? Why are they stepping down? Y'all, these CEOs are getting out of Dodge. What's up? CEOs stepping down again. Uh-oh. The amount of CEOs and presidents resigning and stepping down is by far most alarming I've ever seen in years. We should all be more inquisitive about this. So what do y'all think? I did do a whole Diddy video. If you guys have not seen it, go check it out. I didn't want to add Diddy into this week's regular episode because it was just so much stuff that was coming out within like the 24-hour period. I think I'm going to do another video on Diddy called like Diddy Part 2 with the rest of the stuff that has came out within the week. I might try to do that later this week. But again, guys, as I said in the beginning, I did have a death in my family as well. So it's been a rough week for me overall. And yeah, I'm just doing the best that I can, honestly. But I do appreciate you guys being here with me. And like, share, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about all of this nonsense in the comments. Let me know what topics you want me to cover next week, if you have any, or if you've heard any crazy stories. Check out my Radiant Reactions as well. I actually just dropped a video with Shits and Giggles. I guess they had some controversy with Andrew Schultz and him being racist basically against Black women, and them like not defending them in a sense. And then them saying that there was no beautiful Black people no beautiful people in Atlanta, and everybody assuming that that meant that they don't like Black girls. So I did a take on how men were actually responding to it, how Black men were responding to the situation, because I knew that Black women were upset. Like, it's a given. Like, when we heard it, I automatically got upset. It's just like, a what? Like, okay, we're upset. And different point of views on like why Black women are upset are like, okay, but it's like, where are Black men's head at these days? Like, how do they feel about these white men just blatantly disrespecting us, while Black men sit here and he's the only white man in the room, in a room full of Black people and colored people, only white man in the room, disrespecting Black women, everyone laughing. So I was just like, wait a minute, how do Black men feel about this? Because while they're in the room, they're just laughing. So I, put together a couple clips, did a video, go check that out, see what the Black men are saying. And like, share, follow, subscribe, all of the things. Catch me on Instagram. Catch me here on the tube and TikTok. Go to my TikTok because, yeah, I'll be on the TikTok. And that's it. I love you guys so much. And I appreciate you guys being here with me today. And I will see you next time. Oh, did I do I did my opening video. Okay, bye.